My name is Keshwani. That's K-E-S-H-W-A-N-I, Keshwani. I have been solving math problems out of this book here, the GMAT review, the official guide. If you do not own this book, buy one immediately. You will find it at mba.com. Let's take a look at the problem that I'm about to solve. The problem you will find on page number 172, problem solving, number 151. Let's take a look at it. It says, a toy store regularly sells all stock at a discount of 20 to 40%. So the regular discount is their regular discount is 20 to 40%. We are told that an additional 25% were deducted from the discount price. All right, an additional 25%. Additional 25%. Additional 25% of what? Additional 25% were deducted from what? This is the important part. This is where people mess up. You have to read the question properly. You have to pay attention to the wording. Additional 25% were deducted not from the original price, but from the discount price. Additional 25% of discount price. Discount price, not the original price. So whatever the whatever the discount price works out to be, you're supposed to take another 25% off that amount. The question simply is, what would be the lowest possible price of a toy costing $16 before any discounts were applied? So let's do it together. The regular price of the toy is regular, which is the full price. We are told is $16. Just listen to what I have to say, okay? Just listen and see what you think of it. Even though the price is given to me as $16, I'm not going to deal with it. You have to ask yourself, what concept are they trying to test in this question? What concept are they testing? They're testing a concept of percentages. What will be a good number to work with if you have a percentage problem? For example, if I have a problem that deals with inches and feet, good numbers to work with in that problem would be some numbers that are multiple of 12s. If the problem is dealing with minutes and seconds, I would like to plug in some numbers that are nice multiple of 60. This is percentages. What would be a good number to plug in? 100, obviously. I'm going to pretend the price of the toy is $100. Just wait and wait. What happens? So I'm going to pretend that the regular price is $100. Since I'm asked, let me read the question one more time, the punchline. The punchline is, what is the lowest possible price? The lowest possible price, not the highest possible price. Highest possible price would be a scenario where you only take 20% off, because it goes from 20 to 25, 20 to 40%. You take only 20% off and then you take out another 25%. That is the highest possible price in the scenario of a discount. They're looking for the lowest possible price that you will pay for, in this scenario. But if you want to pay the lowest possible price, that would happen when you take the highest possible from here, which is 40%. So if I take the 40% off, what is 40% of 100? Of course it's 40. So that's the 40%. I am left with 60. I am left with 60. What is 25% of 60? Well, 25% of 60 is same as saying quarter of a 60. I know half of 60 is 30 and half of 30 is 15. So I'm going to take another 15 off this one. I'm going to erase this percentage sign because I told you that price is $100. I'm just pretending here. So that's your 40%. The first 40%, that becomes $60, and then this is another 25%. This is 40% off, this is 20% off. And the 40% off is same as the $40. I'm going to erase all of this thing, it's nonsense, we don't need it. So I'm going to pretend that the price of the toy is $100, I take 40% off, which is $40, I get up to $60. I take another 25% off, 25% of 60, this 15 represents 25% of 60. So I end up with $45. A toy that ordinarily costs $100, I can buy it for $45. Or a toy that ordinarily costs whatever it costs, the discount price will be 45%. Let's take a look at the answer choices. Sometimes I end up explaining too much and that kills the whole thing, because the whole excitement is to understand how quickly you can do the problem, and I end up explaining sometimes too much. So I'm looking for 45% of $16. What 45% of $16? 45% of $16. I don't know what it is, but whatever the hell it is, it's got to be less than 8. How do I know it's less than 8? Because 50% of 16 is 8. If 50% of 16 is 8, if half of 16 is 8, then 45% of 16 would have to be less than 8. Let's see what I can do. That rules out E, that rules out D, and that rules out C. It's either A or B. And since this is 45%, it's not 8, but it's got to be very close to 8. The answer is B. Because A is too small. A is too small and these were too large. C, D and E were too large. Now having said that, if you insist on solving it with the $16, I'm going to do it one more time, and this time I'm going to actually use the price that they gave us, which is $16. Just give me a second, let me look at the camera. Let's do it with $16. I'm 7 minutes into it. $16. I'm supposed to take 40% of $16. Well, what is 16 times 4? Where should I do it? What is 16 times 4? I should have done this thing on this side, now I don't have the room. I hope that you're able to see that 16 times 4, I hope that you're able to see that 16 times 4 is 64. You should know this by heart, because it's a multiple of 4. 4 cubed is 64. I mean, if you don't know, just do it out. It's 64. So 6 times 4 is 24. You got a 4, then you got a 2. 4 and 2 is 64. That tells me that 40% of 16 is $6.40. So that represents the 40%. So what is $16 minus $6.40? I don't know which world you live in, but in the world that I live in, it's about $10. Why $10? Why don't I worry about the 40 cents? Because I'm not doing an open heart surgery. I don't have to be so precise. Then I take another 25% off. Another 25%, 25% of $10 is $2.50. This represents the 25%, the additional 25% right here. So the answer is approximately $7.20. This is the approximate answer. Let's see which one comes closest to $7.20. Or rather $7.50. And the answer, of course, is B. That's the only one that comes close to $7.50. Ours is 50 because I forgot this 40 cents, you see. That's why this is a little bit more. So correct answer, whatever it is, it's got to be a little less than $7.50. That's all. So either way you can do it. So here's one method. Personally, myself, if I were taking the real exam, I would not deal with this mumbo jumbo. I'll just keep it simple. Pretend that it's $100. Subtract 40, you get a 60. Take another 25% of 60, which is 15. You're down to 45%. 45% of 16, whatever it is, got to be less than 8. Immediately you get rid of C, D, and E, and you realize that A is too small. You're done. If you find this kind of explanation helpful, I will teach you many tricks and techniques to save time during the exam. The point is not to do out every nitty-gritty detail, every nitty-gritty calculation. You'll never have enough time. If you want to buy the DVDs in which I show you how to solve this problem, there are 400 of them. If you wish to buy my DVDs of the problems, the GMAT solution to the problems that you see in this book, or if you wish to hire me for personal private tutoring, face-to-face private tutoring, I'm located in Connecticut. In either case, go to my website at www.prepforgmat.com and send me an email. Alright? Thank you.